right, good morning, School of Lights. Monday the 24th, 5th, something like that. So we are in Ezra chapter 5. Let's hop right to it. But before we do, let me let you know that we have Bible studies for the asking, and they come into your mail free of charge. Now Haggai, the prophet, and Zechariah, the prophet, a descendant of Edo, prophesied to the Jews in Judah and Jerusalem in the name of the God of Israel who was over them. Then Zerubbabel, son of Shealtiel, and Yeshua, son of Jazadiah, set to work to rebuild the house of God in Jerusalem. And the properties of God, and the prophets of God were with them, helping them. At that time, Tatiniah, governor of Trans-Euphrates, and Shethar-Boznai and their associates went to them and asked, "Who authorized you to rebuild this temple and restore this structure?" They also asked, "What are the names of the men constructing this building?" But the eye of their God was watching over the elders and the Jews, and they were not stopped until a report could go to Darius and his written reply be received. This is a copy of the letter that Tatiniah, governor of the Trans-Euphrates, and Shethar-Boznai and their associates, the officials of the Trans-Euphrates, sent to King Darius. The report they sent him read as follows. To King Darius. To King Darius. Cordial greetings. The king should know that we went to the district of Judah to the temple of the great God. The people are building it with large stones and placing the timbers in the walls. The work is being carried on with diligence and is making rapid progress under the direction. We questioned the elders and asked, "Who authorized you to rebuild this temple and restore its structure?" We also asked them their names so that we could write down the names of their leaders for your information. This is the answer they gave us. We are the servants of the God of heaven and earth, and we're rebuilding the temple that was built many years ago, one that a great king of Israel built and finished. But because our fathers angered the God of heaven, he handed them over to Nebuchadnezzar, the Chaldean, king of Babylon, who destroyed this temple and deported the people to Babylon. However, in the first year of Cyrus, king of Babylon, King Cyrus issued a decree to rebuild this house of God. He even removed from the temple of Babylon the gold and the silver articles of the house of God, which Nebuchadnezzar had taken from the temple in Jerusalem and brought to the temple in Babylon. Then King Cyrus gave them to a man named Shebazar, whom he had appointed governor, and told him, "Take these articles and go and deposit them in the temple in Jerusalem, and rebuild the house of God on its site." So Shebazar came and laid the foundations of the house of God in Jerusalem. From that day to the present, it has been under construction, but is not yet finished. Now, if it pleases the king, let a search be made in the royal archives of Babylon to see if King Cyrus did, in fact, issue a decree to rebuild the house of God in Jerusalem. They let the king send us his decision in this matter. Oh, it's getting good. Similar to today's politics and work environments and stuff. You have someone saying, "Hey, let's get their names. Let's report them." What is that? Like the Gestapo, you know, trying to slow down the truth. It's just very similar to what's happening in 2021, and this was roughly 2,400 years ago, roughly. So, God bless. You want some Bible studies? Let me know. We have them, and we'll get them to you free of charge.